reading a story called
Where Did Daddy's Hair Go? It's by Joe O'Connor and illustrated by Henry Payne.
Jeremiah Jensen was very excited. It was a bright sunny day at the ballpark, and he was at his first big league baseball game with his daddy. Jeremiah had never seen so many people in one place. Jeremiah's dad was also feeling good. He was with his son, enjoying the smells of the ballpark and watching his favorite team, just as he had done so many times with his own father, Jeremiah's grandpa. The score was tied, 0-0, when suddenly there was the crack of a bat. One of the players had hit a home run. Jeremiah's dad jumped up from his seat and cheered loudly for his team. Just then, a large man seated behind him yelled, "Hey, Baldy, sit down." Jeremiah was startled and a little worried. But with a smile, his dad turned to the man and said, "How did you know my name?" The large man smiled back. Later, as they were driving home from the game, Jeremiah thought again about the large man. "Daddy, why did the man call you Baldy?" His dad smiled. "Because people who don't have much hair on their heads are considered bald," he explained. Jeremiah thought about this. Then he wondered what he might look like without hair. How do you think he would look like without hair? The next day, Jeremiah was sitting at the kitchen table with his dad. His dad was on the phone there. Jeremiah wasn't paying much attention to what his father was saying, but he did hear one thing. "Ever since I lost my hair." Jeremiah didn't catch the rest of the sentence. He was thinking too hard about the first part. Daddy lost his hair. Jeremiah thought, so that's what it's all about. A smile crept across his face. "Well then, I'm going to find it. That will make Daddy very happy." He scooted off his seat and left the kitchen. The search for Daddy's hair had begun. He started in the house. He looked in closets, cupboards, and drawers. He looked in the bathtub. He looked in the garage. He looked in the toilet. Nothing. Venturing outside, Jeremiah continued his hunt for Daddy's hair. He looked in trash cans and under rocks. He looked in the front yard and the backyard and in the garden. Still nothing. He headed back to the house discouraged. Where did Daddy's hair go? Where do you think hair would go? Where would Daddy's hair go? Where would hair go? And then Jeremiah had an idea. I wonder if other things lose their hair like Daddy's hair, like Daddy did. Jeremiah thought of other things that looked like Daddy's hair. A pencil eraser, a hill with no grass on top, a camel's hump, a turtle, and a pig. Well, maybe the pig and the camel's hump had a little fuzz, but there was not a lot of it. But none of these things really lost their hair, Jeremiah thought. He sighed and went into the den. His baby sister Rosemary was playing in the crib. Then it hit him. Rosemary had a smooth, shiny head, almost like Daddy's. Maybe he was just born like that, Jeremiah thought.
no hair? Many people are born really old and look like his dad. Even you. Yikes! Jeremiah felt his head to make sure his hair was still there. Well, then that's it. No, you see. I did eventually do the hair. But as I got older, my hair fell out. Little by little, Jeremiah's dad explained. Jeremiah thought about what his father had said. He tried to picture what his dad would look like with his hair. Would Daddy be a different person with hair? Jeremiah wondered. Did it hurt when your hair came out? Jeremiah asked. No. Did it bleed? No. Did you cry? No, said Dad. I wasn't really upset, but I realized having hair doesn't matter. It's who you are on the inside that really counts. The next day, Jeremiah and his family went to the beach. Jeremiah looked around at the people. They were all different shapes and sizes and colors. Some were small, others tall, some skinny, some fat. They were even different kinds of ball pins. Some looked like donuts, others like horseshoes. Some were completely bald like the man in the moon. Jeremiah looked over at his dad. The sun was bouncing off the shiny. Then Jeremiah smiled. Daddy, said Jeremiah, I was so happy for your hair. I think you are perfect where you are.
Thank you for listening to the story with us. Now let's welcome Ising and Joshua to read the next story.